Happy New Year. I just wanted to take a minute to quickly run through our challenge for January. So in the past, we've always done like a nutrition challenge. We incorporated some different like lifestyle factors over the last couple of years, and it's been really positive and it's worked really well. So from research, it takes 28 days to build a habit and to then maintain it and actually keep going with it in your normal kind of day-to-day life. So you have to do something every day for 28 days in order for it to kind of stick. So hence why our challenge this January is going to be 28 days. We're going to start on the 9th of January, so Monday next week. And basically we've come up with four essential habits that we want everyone to try and do. And then we've added in another 6 optional habits that you can essentially pick and choose between that you want to try and incorporate or not. Bare minimum, we're just going to get those essentials in. If you want to add in those extras, great, they're just kind of extra gold star for you. But ultimately all of them are there to just try and help you to feel physically and mentally better within yourself. So point number one we have is an essential one, and that is to sleep a certain amount of hours. Circadian rhythms, we are meant to have, I think it's 4 90-minute cycles a night optimally. So that equates to somewhere between, I think, 7.5 and 9 hours for most people. I obviously, as a mum of 2 children under 2, have limited sleep, let's put it that way. So there are factors for everyone where that's going to be affected, but we just want to try and input as many strategies as we can to make sure you're getting as much sleep as you need for optimal recovery. Sleep is really, really, really important for your recovery, for your muscle growth, for your stress reduction, and for your mental health. So trying to get that sleep in is going to be really, really important. So for you might currently only sleep 5 hours a night. So for you, a goal might be to sleep 6.5 hours. Okay, we've left that blank there so that you can input your sleep that you feel is going to be achievable for you. Something that's worked for me personally is I just go to bed a lot earlier. So it's not kind of uncommon for me to be in bed at like 8:30 in the evening so that I can get more sleep. Number one. Number 2 is drinking a certain amount of litres of water. So I'm going to link a website that you can use to work out how much water you need to drink. And that ideally does need to be drank in water. We're not drinking like squash or juice or tea or coffee, just because we're adding sugar. Even if you're having like low sugar squash, you're adding in lots of artificial sweeteners. So water is optimal basically. So we've left that little bit blank for you to work out how much water you need to drink and input that into your habits list. Number 3, you're going to eat 3 solid meals a day which are based on whole foods. So when we say whole foods, I'm going to again link another chart which is going to be like a traffic light system of foods. We want to eat as much of the green foods as we can. Basically, if a food is as close to its natural source, that is its optimum, the optimum way to eat it. So you're thinking all your veggies, all your meats, like unprocessed meats, veggies, fruit, things like rice, sweet potato, oats are all like amazing sources of protein, fats, carbs, peanut butter, nuts, avocados, all your oils are good to get your fats in. Really, really good whole foods. Where we don't want to be getting your where you want to reduce the foods essentially is going to be any processed foods, things that in packets, especially looking at ingredients lists. If the ingredients list is really long, you probably shouldn't be eating it. Okay, and we say 3 meals just because a lot of people end up maybe having like 1 solid meal a day and then just snacking on crap for the rest of the day. So we want to see 3 solid meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then if you want to add in a couple of healthy snacks around that, great. Our one last non-negotiable essential habit is to have protein with every meal. So if you're a meat eater, this is fairly easy. As a veggie, it's a little bit tougher, but you just need to think outside the box a little bit, and we can help you with different choices with that. So breakfast, lunch and dinner, we want to see a portion of protein. My favourite choice for breakfast is to get eggs in. You can add protein powders, but we want to aim for the whole foods as much as physically possible. Okay, if you do opt for the protein powders, we get 37% off at My Protein by using the code equation. That is a really good option for some people if you want to have overnight oats, you want to make a big smoothie with like protein powder in. Some people make protein pancakes. There's so many different options you can use to get protein powder in. Eggs, you can have them again in pancakes. You can have them boiled, fried, scrambled, poached, whatever way you prefer to eat them, basically. I know some people that just literally eat like normal meals for breakfast as well. Like they'll have like chicken or mince for breakfast, which if that's your cup of tea, you go for it. So that's our 4 essentials. Okay, so sleep, water, 3 meals, and a portion of protein in every meal. Okay, the reason we have that protein in every meal is because protein is there for our muscle repair and growth. Okay, you guys are training really hard in the gym. We want to make sure that your body is recovering and building the muscle and allowing you to get fitter and stronger from those sessions. If you don't have enough protein, you can't recover and you can't build the muscles and you can't get stronger. Okay, our optional extras. Hours on your phone. Okay, it's not kind of uncommon to see people now on their phones for like 5 hours a day, so you can look at your screen time on your settings and you can try and aim to reduce that. So you might aim to be on your phone for 3 hours a day instead of 5 hours a day. We've left that section blank, so you can add whatever works for you. Portions of fruit and veg. Now this is kind of addition to our 3 meals and whole foods, but we've left a little gap for portions of fruit and veg. I would say optimum is going to be somewhere from like 6 to 7 portions a day, ideally 2 portions of fruit and the rest veg. We want to see a good variety as well, so green leafy veg, lots of colour and a variety of fruits as well. So we don't want to see like every single day you're eating like 3 portions of broccoli, 2 bananas and 1 orange. Because you're not getting the variety, you're not going to get exposed to all the micronutrients that your body needs. So trying to get as much variety as you can as possible. And as I said, this is an optional extra, but it will massively help you to be a much fitter, healthier version of yourself because your body will be getting all that nutrients that it needs. The next one we've got is steps. So some people track steps, some people don't. The kind of gold standard is like 10,000 steps a day. This is not necessarily optimal for everyone. It's kind of just been this number that's thrown out there and it's like a goal for everyone to meet. But if you have it on your phone where it tracks your steps, you might go onto that and see that you're only doing 2,000 steps a day. So for you, something like good to add in might be to just try and get 5,000 steps a day, just to move more. By moving more, we increase our metabolism. By increasing our metabolism, we burn more fat, and that's going to give you a much better body composition. So we're going to lose fat, gain muscle. So steps is another one that you can add in. Second to last point is exercise. So we are hoping that all of you guys will train more than maybe once or twice a week. What we want to see is a maximum of 5 ticks across those 7 days. So obviously we're closed on a Sunday, so hopefully everyone's resting on a Sunday. But ideally, again, down to research, it is optimal for you to have 2 rest days. On those rest days, you can walk, you could even go for like a really gentle jog, you could stretch, you could go for a swim. But ideally, we want to have 2 pretty much like full rest days, especially resting from like super intense exercise in the gym. So you can put those ticks in there as well. And the final point is turn the shower to cold for 30 seconds. Now, if you're anything like us in our family this winter, oh my God, we have had illness after illness. Mac's been really ill, Sunny's been ill, me and Nate have both had coughs, colds, sick bugs, flu, everything going. So By incorporating cold showers into your routine, research has shown that by turning the shower to cold for 30 seconds at the end of your normal shower, you will have a 30% reduction in sick days taken. So that's probably a win for everyone, and that is literally 30 seconds a day. So at the end of your shower, flip it to cold, 30 seconds, focus on your breath. Also really good for your mental health, and obviously amazing due to research shown that it's really good for your immunity. So by adding that in, you're just going to support your immune system, and hopefully have less sick days, be able to exercise more at the gym and take less sick days off work, which is hopefully a win for everyone. So that's all of our habits. As I said, we're going to start the 9th of January. We're going to use our Facebook members group as kind of like a support group. So if you're on Facebook, make sure you join that group. If you're not on Facebook, you can chat to the coaches when you're in the gym about any questions you have with this. But we encourage everyone to, I'm going to send like an attachment out of this list, print this list, stick it on your fridge, highlight the options that you want to go for, and tick them off every day. 28 days, so the next 4 weeks. If you want to continue after that, great, but hopefully after 28 days you would have pretty much stuck these habits and they'll be part of your life. I think that's everything I needed to mention. So yeah, we're super excited for you guys to start this. As I said, this is a real focus on just wellness, like all round wellness. We just want you guys to be happy, healthy versions of yourself, both inside the gym and obviously outside. We only see you for pretty much an hour for the days that you train. There's a lot more to your life than there is in the gym, and to optimize your life outside of the gym, it's really going to support you in the gym, and it's just going to make you all round a much happier, healthier, fitter version of yourself, who is probably going to have a lot less illnesses, less likely to have disease when you're older, and you're probably going to live longer because of it. So everything is a win. Yeah, super excited for you guys to start this. Any questions, if you're on Facebook, drop them in the comments below. It would also be really helpful, again, if you're in the Facebook group, drop in the comments below what habits you are going to do, because we'd really like to see what everyone's trying to focus on, and then we'll make sure that you're hitting them. So we are essentially your accountability partners. Cool. Have a good day, guys.